Um, want to ask you, how do you feel about the expansion of the WNBA? And how do you feel about the cities that were chosen? Because it was a little uproar from
Yeah.
was it Cunningham, Sophie Cunningham?
Hopefully, kind of, yeah, she went viral a little bit, yeah. I mean, look, I like it. I think there should be more than freaking, what is it, 12 teams, I think, or 13?
At
Something
12.
like I think it should be more. And I do think a lot of these cities deserve it. Like the fact they took it away from Detroit. Detroit's a big staple in this country, and especially when it comes to sports, a lot of sport history, a lot of history in Detroit. I was happy to see Detroit in the Midwest get a team. Philly. I'm super happy to see Philly. It won't happen until 2029, which kind of sucks. That's a long time, but Philly for more, for absolutely deserves one. They're one of the best sports towns in the country. I believe who else was getting one? I think Cleveland. I saw
Well, yeah,
Cleveland. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard from other people. I've never been to Cleveland, but I've heard it's a great city and it's one of the best sports towns.
yeah.
I can't confirm or deny, to be honest. I just know that Jakeem Noah, whoever goes to Cleveland, you know what I mean? I just know that, to be honest. So I'm gonna take a lot of the people word for it who's spoken to me. I've never experienced it, so I can't confirm or deny. But I think it's cool. Small market teams need cities too. Um, so Cleveland, and I'm not sure the other one. But I like the move with Golden State. Giving it out to Cali. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, then you got Portland coming.
Oh, Portland. Yeah, Portland kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't really understand the Portland move, but hey, look, it is what it is. I like more expansion. I just think the only problem I have with it is expanding without taking care of your players who got you there. You know what I mean? Without taking or handling the business that got you there. Because if you're expanding, you're literally biting off more than you can chew. I think Sabali said that. I think Satu kind of said the same thing. It's amazing. They need more teams. They need more players. There's a lot of players that should be in the W that don't really get opportunities. That's a whole process within itself. How many girls get cut, and it makes no sense really. So I'm excited to allow more opportunity in the W. I am a lot more excited for that.
Look, I'm for it, but Miami not having a team, Houston not having a team.
Hmm.
But you know what? You're right. Like I didn't think about the small market teams needing like a piece of the pie. And like small market teams, they have more diehard fans, right? Especially like if you're in Portland and like in the summer, that's the only game in town. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't even think about that part of it. And that's
Even
gonna,
Indiana. Even
yeah,
Indiana. They go crazy for Caitlin, but that's because all they got is them and the Hoosiers. That's
that's
it.
it. So like I get that. But that was my question. Like, do you feel like they should have waited until they figured out the CBA first and like took care of business before they was like, let's go four more teams? And four teams is a lot of
That,
expansion.
that is.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
expansion, you know.
Like I said, I think their hearts in the right place. I think the sentiment was I think it was a good move, to be honest, or at least a step in the right direction. The only thing I will say, I'm just concerned with, don't bite off more than you could chew, man. Because if you expand and you can't even deal with the players you got now, when you expand, Lord knows what those facilities might look like, and Lord knows the amount of money that's going to be dumped into them. Very minimal. So I just more so will worry about the teams you got at hand, what you're building your core, and then from there, let's take care of expanding. So I like I said, I don't hate it. I like it. It's in a step in the right direction, but take care of home first.
I can feel that. Do you just real quick about expansion? Did the
Yeah.
WNBA miss the mark not putting Paige Beckers in Golden State?
Say it one more time.
Did the WNBA miss the mark not putting Paige Beckers in Golden State?
No, to be honest, I think AZ Fudd's going there. I think AZ Fudd's going to Golden State. I think that's the play. I think she signed the Curry brand. She knows Curry. She knows
Yeah.
Curry family. She knows all. They have the same management group.
Oh, snap.
They play alike. I think, and I really think the W has done well putting stars in smaller markets. So I do think if Paige would have went to Golden State, and AZ per se, like knock on wood, but she doesn't pan out wherever she goes, she may not. It may not translate to the market. You know what I mean? So if she goes to Golden State, they're not as great right now. They're still building, but I
Yeah.
think she'll complement Kayla Thornton, and all those girls really well. I think so.
Okay. See, that's why I have you on, man. This is why. You know what I'm saying? Put me up on game, man. Um,